Okay, so you've made a decision. You're moving to Southeast Michigan, and you're wondering what some of the top places are to raise a family, right? You want great education, you want great community feel. Well, hey, look, I did the exact same thing, moving my family now of five. Hey, comment below if you got me beat. And moving from North Dakota back to Michigan, I decided to move down to Southeast Michigan, right? This was the place I wanted. This is the place I wanted to be. Now, with that being said, this list is not my list. This is from niche.com and other public places online. I just wanted to give you a little bit of detail of some of these top 5 places to raise a family in Michigan. What's up, everybody? It's Travis Juntti with the Living in Southeast Michigan team. Hey, and let me put this out there. I'm a real estate agent. I've been doing this for about 7 or 8 years. I love bringing you content, but I'm not a natural on camera, right? So cut me some slack. But hey, if this is your first time here, I would appreciate if you would subscribe and hit that little notification bell, because I'm teaching you everything what it's like to live, eat, sleep, work, play here in Southeast Michigan. We get people just like you reaching out every single day. We absolutely love it, right? You can reach me by text, call, email, or whatever source you find best, right? I have my information down here in the description below. Days, nights, and weekends, I got your back. Now let's get right to the content. Now, without sounding redundant, like I said, this is the top 5 places to raise a family in Michigan. And we talked about, hey, you want great education. All these places have top education, top private schools, top public schools. Otherwise, they wouldn't be on this list, right? This is from niche.com or niche.com, however you want to say that. All right, so let's get right into it. We have number 5 on the list, right? And that's Northville. And what I'm going to do for this, I'm going to lump in Northville and Northville Township. Northville's got about 6,000 people. Northville Township's got about 30,000 people. In the average price point, depending on what you're looking for, it's going to be right around that kind of 500, 515 range, right? And this is March of 2023. So these numbers can vary greatly depending on the year, but that's why you have to reach out to me, right? So Northville, it's known for its awesome downtown area, right? It's got an old historic place. There's all kinds of little unique shops, unique restaurants you can go to, coffee, ice cream, whatever it is that you're looking for. And the other nice thing about Northville Township, I really enjoy the Mayberry State Park just off to the west, right? It's an awesome state park. It's got horseback riding. It's got, great mountain biking, great hiking, all those things alike, right? And even in Northville, it's got, an awesome subdivision called, that's right along the Northville Hills Golf Course. That's one of my favorite metro golf courses. It's well manicured greens, well manicured fairways. The sand traps. It looks like you're down in Florida. So yeah, if you're looking at Northville, that's a wonderful place to be. It's a great place for commuting, right? You're close in the town. 25, 30 minutes depending on where you're looking to go. So Northville's number 5 on the list. Number 4 on the list is Bloomfield Township. Now, a lot of these towns, a lot of these townships, they're going to rank high on a lot of different lists, right? Best places to live, top 5, family places to live. There's reason for that, right? Like I said, great schools, great private schools. Bloomfield Township has got numerous great private schools surrounding it. And also, if you're looking for maybe that lake life, right? There's lots of lakes around here. You can live on the lake. They have larger lots, so there's a lot larger lots here, but also comes with price point, right? You're going to pay, upwards of $550, $600 as an average, right? But you can go up into multi-million-dollar homes up in this area. So, Bloomfield Township, they also have a Costco, a Trader Joe's. Hey, and they're also home to the famous Oakland Hills Country Club. If you're into golfing. All right, number 3 on the list for best places to raise a family is Lodi Township. Now, you can certainly correct me if I'm wrong. Lodi. I really believe it's Lodi. But anyways, Lodi Township. that's in the southwest corner of Ann Arbor. That's tucked away. It's outside of the city. Now, this place, it's really just a, bedroom community, sleeper community, right? There's not a whole lot in the township, right? But what it does have is that quaint country feel. lots of homes with, large acreage, places to spread out. But the beauty of it, right, is it's in two of the top 10 school districts in public school districts in Michigan, right, being with Saline and also Ann Arbor school districts. And it's also, like I said, it's in that southwest area of Ann Arbor. So I mean, you have all kinds of shopping. You have the Costco's, you have the the malls, and all kinds of different things that you're looking for in that southwest corner of Ann Arbor. And it also has, lots of awesome golf courses if you're into golfing. Hey, I used to be into golfing. I've really just kind of gotten pretty terrible recently, so I've kind of gave up on it a little bit. But hey, maybe someday again. But if you're into golf courses, it's got a lot of that here. And as far as average price points in Lodi Township, they don't sell that many. There's not that many homes that sell in the township, on a month-to-month basis. So the average sale price certainly fluctuates greatly. I mean, it's typically it's in that 500-600 range, but you can have homes that are north of well north of $1 million, right? So I mean, it's really depends on the area, and the home. But like I said, I mean, recently the average has kind of been right around that 600,000. And next on the list of top 5 places to raise a family in Southeast Michigan, quaint and quiet Huntington Woods. And this is where some people call it the city of homes. Well, and a zoo. And it's got a little golf course. It's a nice little community. That's about what it all is, what it all entails, right? It's got about 6,500 people. The average price point, kind of like Lodi Township, it really fluctuates, right? Because there's just not a lot of home sales to go off of every month. So, but your average is right around that 600,000 price point. The one nice thing, like I said, it's kind of, like I said, the city of homes. But if you're looking to, maybe get to a downtown area, I mean, you're right next to places like, Berkeley and Royal Oak, right? Which also have excellent downtown areas to go to. So that's number 2 on the list. Number 1 place to raise a family in Southeast Michigan. Now this is just a little bit outside of Southeast Michigan, but it's Okemos, Michigan. I think when I first moved down here, I was jokingly saying, Okemos, and boy, don't make that mistake.
Oh, what a loser!
I didn't know anything about the area, but that was my mistake I made initially. But Okemos, Michigan is just on the east side, the east side of Lansing. It's just right bordering Michigan State University, right over on East Lansing. I mean, this is a bedroom community. It's got about 25,000 people. The average price point is right around that 415,000. It's a place where people come to lay their heads at night, right? I mean, it doesn't have tons of shopping, and it has some stuff on the south side, closer to 96. It's got some shopping on the north side, right? So you certainly have options. It's surrounded by lots of good golf courses. You might be able to find some good acreage there. Certainly well thought out streets. So that's why it's number 1 on the list. It's got the also the number 4 ranked public schools in Michigan. Now look, I understand this isn't everybody's list. This might not even be my list. Like I said, this is from niche.com. I'd be curious to know, what's your list? Do you have a list? Do you have some questions you have for me? You want to talk about where to live? I'm here to help you out. Like I said, I've been in real estate for 7-8 years, something like that. But I'd love to help you out. I'd like to find out, where you're working, where you might have family, what some things you'd like to do. Shoot me a text, give me a call, send me an email. Let's find out together. We'll do a Zoom call. We'll make sure that you're comfortable and you find a place that you want to be. I appreciate it. And until next time, I'm out.